Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Dodgers played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's not a very big guy, barely over 6 foot, but boy, he carries a big arm. Really live fastball, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better, and he's a big game pitcher. If Walker Buehler is throwing strikes, it's nearly impossible to string an inning to get 3 or 4 hits off this guy.
So stepping in is Raimel Tapia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Casey comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Slider laid off for a ball. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. popped up. Rios over to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Austin Gomber will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. These Rockies guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. 2-1 now to Mookie. Popped him up. Fuentes is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Justin Turner. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Fuentes has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he takes strike 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. So next to hit is Josh Fuentes for his career in this matchup. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Ripped down the first base line, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Buehler is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Fouled away. Fuentes, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bellinger is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 22.
Now to bat, Sam Hilliard. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the AB now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Gomber, a native Floridian. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
A.J. Pollock comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Batting 6. The first
digging in will be Edwin Rios. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the... Now to the plate, here is Colton Welker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taylor's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9. The catcher, number 3.
So the next to bat will be number 3. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Raimel Tapia. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Popped him up. Rios in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by Turner. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here now is Will Smith. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting eight, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So to get his day started at the plate, Chris Taylor trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackmon's after it. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now. Donovan Casey. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. Now the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A dive, but he's back. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. One out, runner at first, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hampson leads off first with 1 away. Two and 0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Down the left field line and deep.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Josh Fuentes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The set and the 1-2. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Tapia is right there, one down.
The batter, number 5.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Popped him up. Welker shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 0-1 on its way. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. From the stretch, the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Back with. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Ripped down the line. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Colton Welker.
Stepping up is Colton Welker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Number 3.
Now to the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. Welker, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Sent on the ground out to second. Glove by Taylor. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last AB.
A.J. Pollock.
Now here's the first offering. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. That's wide, 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
Base is empty, 2 away. And that brings up Will Smith. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the... Scott Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the left field line and deep.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that misses 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, C.J. Cron. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. He's set. The 0-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Blackman on third with 2 out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, the third baseman.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Corey Knebel will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
46, Corey.
To the plate now, Colton Welker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A high fastball is in there.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Turner over to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Rockies lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Donovan Casey. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Casey.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Tapia. Gone! A solo home run for Corey Seager. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. Now a ball hit hard toward first. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Down and away, ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The set and the 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back. Into the box, number 3. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, Raimel Tapia, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. From the stretch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers 1. Robert Stevenson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Colorado, number 29, Robert Stevenson.
Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
The designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here now the 2-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this 1-2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, first baseman, Edwin.
At the plate, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Next up is Will Smith. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now here's the first offering. Ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
The 2-0. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Carlos Estevez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One-0 count. Here it is. Fly ball out to right field. After it is Blackman. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31, Donovan Casey.
So here is Donovan Casey. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. 3 runs already home here. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now here it comes. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ball even at 2-2. Down the right field line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
First pitch on the way. Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 1-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now Justin Turner, lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Betts at third with 2 away. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a liner. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Tommy Canley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now here is Charlie Blackmon. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Ready with the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Josh Fuentes. Hit hard down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. The next 1-2 pitch struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So next to bat will be Sam Hilliard. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A toss behind the back. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Into the box, Colton Welker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Julian Fernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 85, Julian Fernandez. Leading up for the Dodgers.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Tapia is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock, who went deep last time up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in next, Edwin Rios. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
In there, 1-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Line toward the gap in left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 5-3. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Striding in is number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Jansen's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone 2 for 6. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is foul right side. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Last strike now for Colorado. He hangs a K to end it as the Dodgers break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Dodgers put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Corey Knebel claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left